Now, the best projects are the ones where the audience is able to understand every emotion, every conflict, every turn in the story, because each shot has been planned and crafted with intention by the creator. In this video, I'll explain how you can use shots in your projects not just to record things, but to communicate meaning. So if you've ever wondered how filmmakers or media producers communicate with their shots, you've come to the right place. In film and video production, a shot is the basic building block of visual storytelling. It's everything that the camera sees from the moment you hit the record button to the moment that you cut. Think of a shot like a word in a sentence. On its own, it communicates a piece of meaning, but when you combine it with other shots, you start telling a story. Shots are part of something I like to call visual language. Just like sentences have structure and grammar, shots do as well. And that grammar helps shape what the audience feels and understands, even if no one says a word. Now, let's look at 8 key building blocks that give each shot its meaning. Number 1 is shot size. You have to think about how close or how far our viewpoint is from the subject. Are we seeing a wide establishing shot that shows us the subject in a large location? Or are we seeing a tight close-up that shows us the subject's emotion? Number 2 is shot angle. Is the camera above the subject, making them look small or vulnerable? Is it below them, making them look powerful? Or is it at eye level for something a little bit more neutral? Number 3 is lens focal length. A wide-angle lens exaggerates and expands space. A telephoto lens compresses it. A normal focal length lens will replicate what we see with our eyes as human beings. Choosing the right focal length can completely change how your audience perceives your shot and subsequently your story. Number 4 is composition. This is how you arrange elements in the frame, using things like the rule of thirds, balance, and symmetry to guide the viewer's eye. Number 5 is camera movement. Is the camera locked off on a tripod? Or is it moving, maybe tracking alongside the subject, maybe it's pushing in slowly, or maybe it's floating like a dream on a gimbal? How you move the camera must be motivated, but that's something we can talk about in a later video. Number 6 is lighting. Lighting can provide your audience with lots of information. It can tell you the time of day, it can convey mood and atmosphere. Remember, a brightly lit, high-key scene feels very different to one that is low-key, dark, and moody. Number 7 is blocking. That's the movement and positioning of your subject or subjects within the frame. A well-blocked shot can show relationships, power dynamics, or even build tension without a single line of dialogue. And number 8 is focus. Now, shallow focus or shallow depth of field can isolate a subject. Deep focus or deep depth of field lets us see everything in the shot clearly. And a well-timed rack focus can change the entire meaning of a moment in your story. Now, each of these building blocks, when used intentionally, can add layers of meaning to your shots. Let's unpack a few quick examples. A low-angle close-up with a wide lens, that can make a character look huge, menacing, or dominant. A static wide shot with a deep focus, that might create distance that could be emotional or literal between the subject and the viewer. And a handheld medium shot with shallow focus, that can feel raw, personal, or even sometimes chaotic. I hope you understand now that when you start to see these choices not as technical details, but as parts of a visual language, that's when your projects really work and break through. You stop pointing a camera at something and you really start communicating with your camera. So now you know. A shot isn't just what's in front of the camera, it's a carefully planned and crafted moment, built from specific choices that you make as the creator, that says something to the viewer and communicates your story. In this next video, we'll zoom in on one of the most important building blocks of the shot size. We'll look at all of the different shot sizes and how each one tells the audience something different, depending on what your story is. I'll see you there.